Dabu 7 with an earthquake update. Looking here at the global incident map, you can see the most recent quake that we've had here in America was a 3.9, and this struck very near Lincoln, Montana. Now this is a pretty shallow quake, checking in at a depth of only 5 kilometers. Now, I make note of this quake because it's very near Yellowstone, and when we start to see an uptick in magnitude, you might want to pay attention to that, especially around supervolcanoes. Now, California, the most it has seen within the past 24 hours or so is a 3.62, and this is an area we're used to seeing decent quakes right up here in this region, although once again, this whole area, British Columbia, has gone quiet. So we've got some activity off of Alaska, stretching all the way down into the waterways. Last big one that struck up there was around Anchorage, and it was felt all through Anchorage. And in terms of the rest of the United States, just yesterday, there was some activity right there around the New Madrid, and you can see here today, we have southern Texas showing us some earthquake signs. Now, 2 or 3 days ago, the quakes were hitting on the eastern and western flanks of Texas. Wasn't nothing major. We'll go global here real quick and get a look at what's happening. Small activity down here, South Sandwich Islands, the Serpent Heads. 4.8 Japan. 5.1 the tip of Alaska. Papua New Guinea and Indonesia. Now, areas that I'm watching are areas like New Zealand that are known to give off big quakes and have been quiet for some time. This area right here of Tonga and Fiji, this is one of the most active places on the planet. It's been quiet for some time as well. So, an area that I'm watching, usually when this lets loose with some bigger quakes, within days, within a week or so, it can affect the surrounding areas and plates. But in terms of significant quakes in activity, we're not seeing any. 2.37 striking in Hawaii. And ever since the big eruptions were ongoing in Hawaii, it really looks like Hawaii has died down. People can get back to living their normal lives there without having to worry about eruptions taking place on the islands. But there is a 4.9 near New Zealand. I'm more or less looking for some activity down here around the split. And that is a look here at some of the recent earthquake activity around the globe, around the Ring of Fire, and here in the United States. We'll zoom in here real quick to this one. You can see it's northwest of Yellowstone, with the caldera being right here. Looks like we have some smaller activity right next to it. So there was signs, very small signs of something going on there 10 hours ago, and then here within 45 minutes ago, pretty much a 4.0 earthquake striking in this region. So I'll keep an eye on that. Hopefully we don't see swarming that starts heading toward Yellowstone, but decent quake. I'll leave a link below. Make sure to follow me on Twitter for the latest updates as well. It's been Dabu7 with an earthquake update. Much love, y'all.